Hi, Editing Terry here. I wanted to let you know a couple things. In this video, I struggle to pronounce some names because they're not in English. I will try to put the spelling of them on the screen when they occur. And I misread one of the bookmarks in the package. It was the 30th anniversary of the publisher, not the book. So when I get to the bookmark for The Unkillable Frank Lightning, it's not that book that has having the 30th anniversary. It's the publisher, Tachyon Publishing. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next video. Hi, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing Nightworms. This is the March package, if I remember right. And Nightworms, for those who don't know, it's a monthly horror book subscription box. You get like 2 books, usually autographed, and some snacks or like hot chocolate or coffee or something. So I'm gonna open this. It looks like they did this kind of tight, so let's see if I can do this without needing the tool. Ooh. There's like that, what do you call it? Alright, I'm just gonna open it the other way. Because looks like it's gonna be sticky. If I keep going that way, because the glue is kind of everywhere. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the treats bag. Let's see as well. Okay. Let's do the treats bag first. I think that's the spoiler thing. New from Tachyon, The Unkillable Frank Lightning by Josh Roundtree, 30th anniversary. It's a bookmark. With The Unkillable Frank Lightning, Roundtree solidifies himself not only as one of the best writers working today, but makes the case for being the best Western writer of our present century by C.S. Humble, author of That Light Sublime trilogy. So that's a bookmark. And then the March bookmark says Animal Instincts on it. And there is some kind of an animal symbol in between the word animal and instincts. And on the back, there are jawbones with teeth from what looks like a human type skull and an animal type skull. Okay. What is this? Flower and fruit loose tea. Lemon slices, chrysanthemum, lily, red goji berry, rock sugar, and red rose. So it's a tea. That's kind of interesting. Alright, let's what else we got? Yep, that's everything in there. So let's see what we got here. one thing at a time. We got an Edgar Allan Poe type bookmark. It's got a raven and a pile of books. I don't know why, but it makes me think about Edgar Allan Poe. And that might be what it could be. I don't know. I think it says drop of poison on it, and it's a snake. That's kind of interesting. An autograph from one of the books. Just stuff to where it won't fall. And then the autograph to the other book. Alright. I'll pull out the paperback first. I can't see what either of them are, but let's see. Ooh. The Unworthy, a novel. Augustina Batserica, author of Tender is the Flesh. Can't tell if that's a nun or it's a statue of someone. Let's see, is there a description? Oh, it is a nun on the cover, okay. From her cell in a mysterious convent, cloistered away from the climate catastrophe that has plunged the world into chaos, a woman writes the story of her life, and wherever she can find discarded ink, dirt, and even her own blood. A lower member of the sacred sisterhood, deemed an unworthy, she dreams of ascending to the ranks of the enlightened at the center of the convent, and of pleasing the forbidden superior sister. And of pleasing the forbidding superior sister. But when a strange newcomer joins the ranks of the unworthy, the narrator is forced to consider her long-buried past. As she grows closer to the newcomer, she is increasingly haunted by questions that she can no longer ignore. How did she get to the sacred sisterhood? Why can't she remember her life before? And what really happens when a woman is chosen to be enlightened? On the back there are blurbs. Here's what Vogue says about the author. Chilling and pointedly political, fascinatingly provocative, and Orwellian in the way it exposes the lengths society will go to deform language and avoid moral truth. Interesting. The back sleeve. There's two people listed, so one of them must be the author and the other one is possibly a translator. Let's see. Yes, translator. Okay. So the author, Augustina Batserica, was born in Buenos Aires in 1974, has a degree in arts from the University of Buenos Aires, and works as a cultural manager and jury member in various literary contests. She's the author of the short story collection 19 Claws and a Black Bird, published 2023 by Scribner, and the novels Matar al Nina. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I don't know Spanish. And Tender is the Flesh, Scribner 2020. The latter of which was awarded the Clarion Novella Prize. Tender is the Flesh established Bisterica as a best-selling author worldwide with translations into 30 languages and 500,000 copies sold in English alone. Her latest novel, The Unworthy, was enthusiastically received upon its Spanish-language publication in 2023, affirming her status as a prominent author in contemporary literature. And then there's a blurb about the translator. I'll read that in just a minute. I want to see something here. I want to see when this was published. Okay. 2025 is when this English translation was published. The translator, Sarah Moses, is a Canadian writer and translator of French and Spanish. She has translated work by Latin American authors, including Tomas Downey and Ariana Harwich. I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name. It's Harwicz, whose novel Die, My Love was longlisted for the International Booker Prize and shortlisted for the Republic of Consciousness Prize, the Premio Valle in Klein. I'm not sure how to pronounce that last word because I don't know how you pronounce that pronunciation mark. I think that whole word is like where the prize was or something. Sorry. And the Best Translated Book Award. The Unworthy is the third of Augustina Bisterica's books she has translated into English. Her collection of short fiction, Strange Water, was published in the fall of 2024. Anyway, that's the paperback. Sorry about my mispronunciation. All right. Let's see what this hardcover is. Okay. Nothing left in the envelope. Okay, The Lamb, a novel by Lucy Rose. The back just has blurbs, so I'll read inside flap. A folk tale, a horror story, a love story, an enchantment. From an incendiary new talent, a contemporary queer folktale about a mother and daughter living in the woods. Margot and Mama have lived by the forest ever since Margot can remember. When Margot is not at school, they spend quiet days together in their cottage, waiting for strangers to knock on their door. Strays, Mama calls them. People have strayed too far from the road. Mama loves the strays. She feeds them wine, keeps them warm. Then she satisfies her burning appetite by picking apart their bodies. But Mama's want is stronger than her hunger sometimes. And when a beautiful, white-toothed stray named Eden turns up in the heart of a snowstorm, Margot must confront the shifting dynamics of her family, untangle her own desires, and make her bid for freedom. With this gothic coming-of-age tale, debut novelist Lucy Rose explores how women swallow their anger, desire, and animal instincts and wrings the relationship between mother and daughter until blood drips from it. Sounds kind of interesting. Lucy Rose is an author and award-winning writer-director with an interest in the Gothic, girlhood, and horror. Her fiction and nonfiction have been published in Dread Central, I don't know how to pronounce that title, and other publications. The title I can pronounce is spelled Mslexia. Rose's films have visited BAFTA and Oscar qualifying film festivals internationally. She lives on the northeast coast of England with her black cat Figgy and is currently working on her next book. The Lamb is her first novel. Here's the cover of The Lamb. So, two interesting books, both of which kind of have my interest peaked. Both have some words, though, that I struggle to pronounce. So I have to try and look up how to pronounce them. Oh, wow. I just noticed some interesting details there. These are teeth right here. They look like human teeth. And then a piece of meat and, like, some vegetation underneath it. I don't know what those plants would be called. So, that's interesting. And this one's really short. The paperback is The paperback is 175 pages long. So that's not very long. And this one doesn't look very long either. This one's, yeah, 328 pages. So neither of these is very long. Here's the spoiler card. Let's see what it tells us. Animal Instincts Nightworms, March 2025. The Lamb by Lucy Rose. That's this book. And then The Unworthy by Augustina Bisterica. Let's see. And then it says that this one is called Ravenous Reader Graphic by Evie Bookish. And then this is the Drop of Poison graphic by Cumulanibus.nat. I may have mispronounced it. Okay. Animal Instincts bookmark. I got things piled, but they're not in the order on this list here. Okay, Animal Instincts bookmark. The T. But there's this, let's see. I don't see this listed on here. So, is this... This is the first time this has happened for me with Nightworms. I wonder if this is an ad of an upcoming book for Nightworms, or if this is just an ad for a book that's having its 30th anniversary. I will have to see what other people do when they review Nightworms this month, because there's nothing on the back of the here's what the spoiler card looks like. And that's everything. So let's see, we got 2 books, 2 graphics, stickers, the bookmark, the 2 autographs. Here's one of them. Here's the other one. Later I'll be putting these inside the books. And then the tea, and then that one bookmark, which is not listed on the spoiler card. I'm going to try and look this up and find out more about this book. All in all, I would say this is a really good package from what I can see, because this top one seems to have like a religious theme to it, and this one kind of has an interesting thing in it, that to me, the description to me kind of reminds me of the early versions of fairy tales. I don't know why, but that's what's popping into my head. It looks pretty interesting. I'm not really a tea drinker, so I'll have to see if anybody I know is enough of a tea drinker that they'll drink this and let me know how it is. But this cover to this thing looks really interesting. All right, I hope everybody's having a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video.